Hi everybody, just wanted to share something with you. I now have quilt stands. The frames can now sit on the stands and not have to be balanced on the couch or a table. I can put them on the stand and I can quilt, and it's really easy and it makes it so nice. My husband put them together and built them, and it's just wonderful. So keep watching, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and just keep watching. Thanks. This is the quilt frame stand. It's adjustable at different heights and it's real easy to use. This is how it works. There's a pin right here, and this pin holds in a piece of wood right here. If I take it out, this part drops down to this level right here. But if I want to raise it up, the pin would go right through here, and it would go right through here. So if I line these up and put the pin in, there's the pin, and it's ready to go. This goes in the top right here in this little area. A wedge goes in there to keep this from moving around. So when it's stood up, it looks like this. And that is how each frame is. And it stands still. It doesn't look like it's very sturdy, but it sure is. When you put the frame on it and it's set up, then it's perfectly still and it doesn't move around and it doesn't jiggle. There are actually 3 settings for this stand in height. It can be at the lowest point, and then one end can be raised a little bit higher to give you an angle to quilt with. I'll show you. This is the lowest level. The posts are all the way down, and this is the lowest setting. This is right down at the bottom. These are only set in here. They're not all the way through. And this we don't need right now because the way this is sitting, there is no need to have that wedge in there. So this is just the lowest setting right here. This is the next setting. The front of the quilt where the chair is raised. In fact, it's not raised. It's still at the lowest level. However, the top of the quilt, or the left side, is raised up to the first spot, the hole that's in the board. So it's on an incline just slightly, just giving a little bit easier quilting angle. That's the second stage. This is the third position, where the front part is at its lowest point and then the incline goes up to the highest point. The board is actually sitting on this post, so it's just loose in here, and the wedge fits in to give it more security and stability. So this is an easy, nice, easy way to quilt when you can sit down. helps with the stability of keeping this quilt on the stand, the frame on the stand, even while you're quilting, is to have the board on the outside of this board right here. So it pulls down this way and rests against it. It's being held up by the bolt, but it won't slide towards you because this board is keeping it steady. And the clamp is right here, whether it's here or any of the other areas, it's still going to keep it from sliding down. So it is a sturdy, firm stand that will keep the quilt in place while you're quilting. This quilt stand should hold boards up to probably at least 10 feet. They are sturdy enough that they will hold the weight and can be adjusted at any angle. I had the quilt size frame with the stand up in another video, and it held up fine, and it should take care of any weight that you put on it, even with all the fabrics and the batting of the quilt. It should do just fine. So these are the quilt stands that I've been waiting for a long time, and thanks to my husband, he put them together, and it's just the best ever. I just love it.